I'm fine. 2 words, 7 letters. And perhaps the most common and most profound lie ever told is the automatic answer in the grocery store aisle. It is the reflexive response to a colleague in the hallway. It is the social script we have all learned by heart. But when these 2 words are spoken by a person who is hurting, they are not just words. They are a fortress wall. They are a white flag of surrender. They are a carefully crafted piece of armor, designed to protect both the wearer and the person they are speaking to. We've all been taught to take this phrase at face value. But if you truly want to connect with the people you love, you must learn to become a translator. You must learn that I'm fine is not a destination. It is a locked door. And today, we are going to gently explore what might be written on the other side. Let's start by understanding this. When a person in pain says, "I'm fine," they are not trying to be dishonest. They are trying to survive the moment. "I'm fine" is not one meaning. It is a piece of code, a placeholder for a complex set of truths they do not feel safe enough to say out loud. Let's translate a few of them. Sometimes "I'm fine" means, "I am not fine at all, but I believe my pain would be a burden to you." This is the translation of a heart that has been taught that its needs are an inconvenience. This is the language of the child who learned that their sadness made their parents angry or uncomfortable. The child who learned that their fear was too much for the family to handle. They learned a devastating lesson. To be loved, I must not be a burden. So now, as an adult, they hide their pain not to deceive you, but to protect you. They are trying to be good, to be easy, to not take up too much space. Their "I'm fine" is a heartbreaking act of care, a way of trying to protect the relationship by hiding the very part of them that needs the most care. Sometimes "I'm fine" is a direct translation for "I am not fine, but I don't have the energy to explain the storm inside of me." For a person struggling with depression, burnout, or deep grief, their inner world is not a simple sentence. It is a chaotic, tangled, and exhausting landscape. To even begin to articulate the depth of their pain would require a monumental amount of energy, energy they simply do not have. Explaining the storm to someone standing in the sun is a draining task, so they offer you the 2-word summary. "I'm fine." It is not a dismissal of you. It is an act of profound energy conservation. It is the quiet, exhausted whisper of a soul that is too tired to even speak its own truth. Another common translation for "I'm fine" is, "I am not fine, but I don't trust that you can truly handle it." This is the language of a heart that has been hurt before. They have risked vulnerability in the past, only to be met with empty platitudes. Just think positive. Everything happens for a reason. It could be worse, or they were met with discomfort, with someone who so clearly wanted to change the subject. So now their "I'm fine" is a test. It is a small, polite wall they put up to see what you will do. Will you accept the surface-level answer and move on? Or will you show them that you are a safe harbor? That you are willing to hear the real answer, no matter how messy it is? They are not pushing you away. They are protecting their fragile heart from the pain of being invalidated again. Sometimes "I'm fine" means something even more profound. I am not fine, but I am so disconnected from my own feelings. I honestly don't know how I am. This is the language of dissociation. When a person has endured overwhelming pain, especially in childhood, the brain can learn to check out. So when you ask, "How are you?" you're asking a question that they literally cannot answer. All they know is the fog, the emptiness. It's the absence of a strong internal signal. "I'm fine" becomes the default script, the placeholder for "I don't know," because the truth is too confusing and disorienting to explain. And finally, the most vulnerable translation of "I'm fine" is this: "I am not fine, but I am terrified of what will happen if I admit it." To say the words "I am not okay" is to make the pain real. It is to acknowledge the crack in the dam, and they are terrified that if they acknowledge the crack, the entire dam will break. They are afraid that if they start to cry, they will never stop, that if they touch their anger, it will consume them, that if they admit their despair, it will swallow them whole. "I'm fine" is the finger in the dam. It is a desperate, white-knuckled attempt to hold back a flood of feeling that feels completely and utterly unsurvivable. So what do? How do we become a person with whom the truth is safe? The goal is not to be a detective, to force the truth out of someone. The goal is to become a sanctuary, to create an environment where the truth feels safe enough to emerge on its own. It starts with the power of asking twice. The first, "How are you?" is a social ritual. It will almost always get the scripted, "I'm fine." Do not stop there. Pause, look them in the eyes with genuine, gentle warmth, and ask again, in a different way. "Okay, but how are you really? It seems like things have been a lot for you lately. How's your heart?" The second question gently pushes past the script. Says, "I am not just being polite. I truly see you, and I am here for the real answer." Next, you must offer your presence, not your solutions. A person in pain does not need a 5-step plan. They need to know they are not alone in their pain. The most powerful words are not, "You should try." They are, "That sounds incredibly hard. I'm so sorry you're going through that." Or simply, "You don't have to talk, but I'm just going to sit here with you for a bit." Your calm, non-judgmental presence is the ultimate safe harbor. It is the medicine. And finally, validate their reality, even if that reality is "I'm fine." Instead of challenging them, you can say, "Okay, I'm just thinking of you, and I'm here if you ever need to talk." This respects their boundary, while still letting them know that you see that there might be more to the story. You are planting a seed that says, "Whenever you are ready, I will be here to listen." "I'm fine" is not a lie. It is a story of survival. It is a story of protection. It is a story of a deep human heart, trying its best to navigate a world that has not always been kind to its feelings. Learning to hear what is behind those 2 small words is one of the most profound acts of love we can offer. If this video was helpful for you, please show your support by clicking the like button. To continue learning the language of the human heart, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. And if you know someone who you think might be hiding behind "I'm fine," please share this video. It might just be the thing that helps you both find a truer connection. Thank you for watching, and really, how are you?